I'm Billy Watson, joining you this evening. Rooney Zamaripa Jr. also here up as well. Let's get started. It's the championship game here between Fully Loaded South Texas and One Team Fastpitch. Fully Loaded from South Texas, they're based out of Georgetown, and this team, One Team Fastpitch, based out of Temple, Texas. Both teams made their way through the ins and outs of this tournament. Fully Loaded started off with a win over West Texas Venom, winning that one 6-1, and then routing Nitro 12-1 and getting to the championship game 2-0, followed by a 7-0 win over Extreme. For One Team Fastpitch, it was a day of their own as well. Went 8-1. Won the first game 8-1 over Impact Gold, 3-1 over RGV Heat, and that's a game we broadcast last hour. And that was a tough one for RGV Heat, and we followed them around. RGV Heat was a good team, and kudos to them on a great tournament, and congrats to them. This was their first tournament here, getting action in and playing as a team. So that's a really good way to come out and participate, especially all the way out here in Dallas. Going back to One Team, they won 10-5 in the last game, which was against Cora Speed Fastpitch, 10-5. So, South Texas Fully Loaded, One Team Fastpitch 18U. Alanis will get things going. Playing the ones leading things off here for Fully Loaded. Welcome into the broadcast. I'm Billy Watson here. The championship game of the American Freedom Summer Invite here in Frisco, Texas, at the beautiful Warren Sports Complex. Stayed the night in Allen, made a 20-minute drive over, and we're finally here. It's Championship Sunday. Share the link, tag your friends, follow us on our social media at realsportslive.com for more content. Christy Alanis will lead things off for Fully Loaded. In the circle, that is, will be Harley Staton. She was the winning pitcher against RGV Heat, and she did what she had to do. She closed it out and then got subbed in. The way the Heat went out was they had bases loaded, and it was a bunt or a hit right to the pitcher. The pitcher that came in immediately threw to first, and that was it. RGV Heat, congratulations again to them. We followed them around all day today. First pitch, low and in the dirt for ball one. Fully Loaded got about a 10-15-minute break. One team had about a 10-minute break, and that was because their game ended, and then they got the 10 minutes. And then for this last game, we were setting up. Fully Loaded finished 10 minutes, and then the other game finished. So Alanis on a 1-1 count right now. Move from field 4 to field 1 now, and we got all set up and everything. 1-1. This one fouled back, makes it 1-2 on Alanis. He's been the leadoff hitter all day for Fully Loaded. Championship game, if you're just joining us, between Fully Loaded and One Team Fastpitch out of Temple. High pitch there, makes it 2-2 the count on Alanis to get the championship started. Alanis will be followed by Kristen Maldonado. Plays left field for Fully Loaded. 2-2. Called ball just outside, makes it a full count. Alanis will face a full count here from Staton. Called a walk. And it's 1 on for Fully Loaded. Christy Alanis followed by Kristen Maldonado. Used to play ball in the Valley before moving to Georgetown. She's up next with 1 runner on, no outs. First one she sees, hits up the middle. Dropped at second, and Alanis is safe at second. Call that a E1, 2, 3. Call it an E5 on the shortstop from the second baseman. Couldn't catch the little toss. And now Erika Cortez up to bat now. 2 on. Pop up to the third base line, and she flies out for the first out. Runners stay, nobody moves. I have a tent covering me at probably a 45-degree angle facing the sun, so I can't really see the batter's box. I'm relying on my cameras, which is I really appreciate Rudy for getting burned. Even though he says he doesn't burn, some of us actually do burn. Next batter up is Delisa Enriquez. That one called a strike, as Alanis took off for a moment. 0-1. Fully loaded already has 2 on. They got going after a slow start in their semifinal game. We were checking that out as we were getting ready. This one popped to center. Center fielder right there to make the grab. Two down, 4 fully loaded. One team fast pitch is the home team in this situation. 80-minute game here in fast pitch. Brings up the next batter, Alexia Hernandez. Little recap of the weekend. We got here and it was a good sign. A lot of social distancing. That one's high for a ball. No strikes on her, 1 ball, no strikes. There was a lot of social distancing, especially because the sun was bright and there were a lot of trees. So people sat away from each other in their tents and away from each other underneath the shade. Called strike there. It's a 1-1. So indeed there was social distancing. I know there's a couple fans trying to see if there was, and there definitely was. There's a couple fans there, but I think they're probably related. That one outside, 2-1. Everyone was wearing masks. They were sanitizing the dugouts before the games. Looks at it and lets it go by. 3-1 for Hernandez. Well, as I mentioned, a lot of social distancing, a lot of covering the mouth, a lot of hand washing, a lot of sanitizing, especially in the dugouts. Pros are coming in and out by the hour. The 3-1 and Hernandez walks. And the bases load up. Two outs, bases loaded, and Victoria Maldonado will come up. Did her ball at PSJ Memorial. Here comes from Stanton. That one high and away for ball 1. That one smacked to left field and for a foul. 1-1. Smacked over into right field, and that'll do it. 3 outs on the pop out to right field. 3 left stranded. Into the bottom of the first we go. One team fast pitch to the plate after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here on Real Sports Live, Fully Loaded will pitch, and Erika Cortez will be in the circle today to get this championship going for Fully Loaded. Alexia Hernandez behind the plate doing the catching. Those of you watching from either Fully Loaded or One Team Fastpitch, share the link, tag your friends in case they'd be wanting to watch this game. We're here at Real Sports Live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube predominantly, so give us a subscribe there. We mean a lot, especially since we reached just 10,000 followers or subscribers. That's a big moment in our history there. So we really appreciate all the fans and all the followers of us here at Real Sports Live. First batter for One Team Fastpitch is Gutierrez. In there for a strike from Erika Cortez. Clarissa Gutierrez, the one in the box right now. Here comes the second one from Cortez, low and away for a ball. This one fouled away. 1-2. In our coverage of yesterday of Fully Loaded, Erika Cortez put a shutout together, and then Carla Ariano put up a no-hitter. This one fouled straight towards Rudy. Or foul, that's 1-2 still for Gutierrez. Next one also fouled back by Gutierrez. She continues to battle against a tough Cortez. She plays her college ball at UTSA. So that's Division I right there. So Erika Cortez is the real deal. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Played her high school ball in high school at Rio Hondo her senior year. 1-2 to Gutierrez. Fouled back again. Hernandez tried to go after that one, but collided with the fence, and she's okay. Teammates giving her a couple high fives on that one, Zavala and Maldonado. Still 1-2 on the leadoff batter, Gutierrez. 1-2, and Gutierrez calls time. Still 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Cortez. Fouled back again. Someone said they got it. Still 1-2, leadoff hitter for one team. High and right down on the ground to Cortez, makes the throw to first in time for the first out. Took a while, but Cortez did the work herself on the soft hit. Retires the first batter, and it brings up Janaya Del Rio. Fully loaded coaches talking to me earlier saying they were going to head back today. Even this late, some of them live in Georgetown, and then some of the players on the team themselves live in the Valley, and some of them are going to stay in town for the night because it's too late. Cortez, first strike. First strike on Del Rio. Next one from Cortez on the 0-1. Janaya, that one's called a ball. A little too low on that one, says the umpire. Swing and a miss for Del Rio, strike two. And we're back to where we started with a 1-2. Del Rio steps into the box. Here we go. 1-2 again, one out, nobody on for one team. High, and it'll be 2-2 on Del Rio. This one fouled up. Hernandez and Maldonado chasing after it. Maldonado makes the catch for the second out. Brings up the pitcher, Harley Stanton. Harley Stanton escaped the jam to get out of it in the top half of the inning. See what she can do at the plate. First pitch she sees, she swings and misses. Strike one.
Stay ahead, Five. Stay ahead, babe. It's all about you and Vic, Mom. Outfield, nothing hits the ground.
This one fouled back again. Now Stanton finds herself down 0-2. Two outs on the first two batters. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Erika Cortez. That would be the way the first inning ends. No score. Into the second we go. Back after this.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Welcome back, folks. The next batter is Maya Zavala for Fully Loaded to lead things off here at the top of the second. Stanton back in the circle. First pitch away is a ball. On deck is Cameron Cavazos, or Cáceres. Next one, and also outside for a ball. 2-0 on the count to start for Zavala. You just heard away and ahead in the count goes Zavala. In the first inning, Fully Loaded was indeed fully loaded on the bases. But Stanton was able to get out of it. Here's the 3-0. Need a strike there, and there it is. Fans, if you're tuning in, send us where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out. And please subscribe to everything that we have. Twitter, Facebook. Give us a follow. Subscribe to YouTube, Roku. This one's popped up to left. That'll be a full count on the foul ball. Really appreciate you fans tuning in. Don't forget to share the link, like it, tag your friends. That's how we get the word out. Here's the full count hit out to the right field. Base hit for Maya Zavala. She'll get to first. Brings up Cameron Cáceres with the next batter, Carla Ariano. Cameron Cáceres is committed to A&M San Antonio. Faces Stanton. First pitch from her. She bunts right to Stanton, or the catcher that is, will make the play. That was Tribble, and she's safe. Ball gets away, and Zavala will score. 1-0 lead for Fully Loaded off the wild throw to third. Even I'm a little confused on what happened.
You did your job, 1-8.
So Cáceres was out at first, so it's one out and nobody on. But the score comes off pretty much the distraction from Cáceres. Laid the bunt down, got to first, did her job, and now a run comes in. That's just extra money right there. Ariano up next and forgets ball one to start things off for her at bat. She pitched a no-hitter on the first game in our broadcast on Saturday for pool play. Almost a perfect game, actually, despite 2 walks. Had it not been for those, man, would have been crazy to see. Ariano also took a pitch to the rib as well that same game. That went in for a strike, 1-1 on Ariano, or 2-1 on Ariano. This one fouled our way right to Rudy, and it's a foul ball. 2-2 now on Arellano. Been a lot of watching from Temple, Texas, which is where this team is based out of. We appreciate you joining us. And that's what we like. That's what we want to do. We want to help the people that can't make it to the games, and that's essentially one of our main duties here at Rio Sports. This one batted past the shortstop into left field. Base hit for Carla Arellano. Bring up Carolina Carbajal out of Hidalgo. After Carbajal, it will be back to the top of the lineup. And it'll go back to Christy Alanis. Carbajal steps in. First pitch is seen and it's a strike. Got one on, which is Arellano, and Carbajal at the plate. If there's one strong side of Fully Loaded, is that once they get runners on, especially on second and third, that's when they become really dangerous. That's what we talked to Coach Gossett about, and they really strive when they get the bats going and they get everyone on base. Stanton the 1-1. Swing and a miss for Carbajal. Took them a while to get the offense going in their last game, which they won 7-0. But once they did, again, they got the bats going, and then his tale as old as time. This one popped up into left, made the catch, and Arellano will keep home at first. 2 down. Brings up Christy Alanis to the back to the top of the lineup. Maldonado on deck. A couple people watching from McAllen and San Benito. Oscar and Ben, thank you for joining the broadcast. Share the link, tag your friends as well. I'm sure that there should be some people that like to see some live sports. Deep shot here, hits the right center field wall. Christy rounds first, goes to second. Stand-up double for Alanis. Moves Arellano the third. Maldonado will come up. Second and third, just like I said, once they get on those two bases, that's where they become really dominant. Maldonado steps in, Stanton. Called a strike to Maldonado on the first pitch. Top of the second action. Maldonado makes contact, gets by the second baseman. Arellano will score. Rounding third is Alanis. That's a 2-run RBI single for Maldonado. 3-0 Fully Loaded. Puts a runner on first. 2-run RBI for Maldonado. The youngster making a big impact so far in this game. Brings up Erika Cortez. Against the opposing pitcher, Stanton. Outside for a ball. Mr. Dustin watching from Belton, Texas. Supporting one team. Appreciate you for joining in. Erika Cortez, the 1-0. Sees this one. This one's hit high to left. That's not going to get to the fence. Third out of the inning. Bottom second coming up. One team trying to get on the board. There's Coach Gossett, likes what he sees from his team. 3-0 lead, Fully Loaded. One team to the plate after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
.48 minutes left in this one, as it just announced. 3-0 lead for Fully Loaded here at the bottom of the second. The home team, one team, going to the play. Erika Cortez in the circle for Fully Loaded. The next batter will be Marua. Martin Cortez, watching from Dallas, says, go Erika. Appreciate you for joining the broadcast, as well as from Rivera, Danny. That one fouled back, strike one. Say she went, 2 strikes, no balls. Thank you for the correction, Harley Staten, pitcher for one team. From the moment we got here, the first pitcher I saw was, in fact, Harley, and I knew that this team was going to be good, and sure enough, they're in the championship game against Fully Loaded. Here's the 0-2 pitch, inside, called ball. 1-2 on Marua. 1-2 on Marua. High and away and a swing. Strikeout again for Cortez. Puts one away. Brings up the next batter, Mia Garza. People are talking about where the wind went, and yes, where did it go? It was a little windy this morning, and now it's just hot. It's just brutally hot. The hot is just settled in. I think I'm peeling from that one time I went to the beach, which was a long time ago, and it's weird that I'm peeling now. Probably the heat, if you can't guess about that. That one inside, called ball, 1-1. Orlando and Adriana watching from Roma. Thank you for watching today's broadcast and keeping up with us. The 1-1 to Garza in there. Oh, the ball. Or call it a strike after a while. Garza pinned 1-2. High, and did she go? Yes, she did. They're gonna say she did. That's a strikeout. The second one for Cortez the inning. Yeah, they're going to argue that, yeah. It looked a little weird. Looked a little weird. They're going to talk to the ump. Umpires will discuss it. See what they say. He took a moment to see if he went or not. And they're going to call it a strike on the swing, and they do. That'll be 2 down for Fully Loaded. Erika Cortez, Victoria Maldonado behind the plate. Carl Ariano's family watching from Harlingen. Mike Alonso watching from Mission. Appreciate you guys joining the broadcast. Once again, share the link, fans. It helps get our name around. And believe it or not half the valley knows who we are, and that's crazy to say, especially since we're going big places, or trying to at least, with this company, and it's definitely gone places. Our numbers only continue to grow. We just breached 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and just 5,000 Twitter followers. In there for a strike again. Cortez goes up 0-2 in the count. Bottom second, 2 outs and 2 strikes, 3-0 lead for Fully Loaded. Waco in the house. For Rachel Monreal, thank you for joining in. Strikeout. Cortez does the work herself. 3 up, 3 down. Cortez doing some work in the circle. And now Fully Loaded will have to do some work at the plate. Back after this.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
The Explore San Benito, a campaign of the San Benito Economic Development Corporation, invites you to visit and dine at Sweet Deli and More. Delicious plates are prepared daily by business owner Aurora Caballero and includes her delicatessen chicken salad, variety of mixed green salads, and sandwichon. Come try her different salad plate combinations. She also serves a delicious stuffed chicken breast and salmon plates with its delicious sides. Cakes and desserts are also available for all occasions. Visit them at 160 West Expressway 7783 in San Benito, Texas. Call them to place your order at 956-626-2183. Dine-in and curbside pickup is available. Again, we invite you to dine at Sweet Deli and More in San Benito, Texas.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here on Rio Sports Live for the top of the third. 2-0 to start off for the next batter, Delisa Enriquez. New pitcher in is Madeline Martinez for one team. Fastball, that one high in the zone, but called strike. 2-1 on Enriquez. Fans, we always appreciate you tuning in and saying where you're from and saying thank you for joining us. Here's a shot to left, off the glove, and it's a playable ball. Enriquez will round first, going to second, throw from second, won't be in time. Stand-up double for Enriquez to lead off. Ruben Dimas also watching from Kentucky. Appreciate you for tuning in as well. Next batter, Alexia Hernandez. Look to bunt. That'll move over Enriquez. Now at third. Are they going to call that a foul, or I think they're going to call that a ball. Because obviously the foul would have been, can't move over. Martinez the 1-0, swings. Hernandez fouls it back. So Enriquez is on third. Fully loaded, already up 3-0. The 1-1, deep to left. Enriquez will hold up at third. Next batter brings up Victoria Maldonado. Played her ball at PSJ Memorial. Zavala on deck for the first out off that pop fly from Hernandez. Third batter of the inning in Maldonado. Martinez steps in circle. Maldonado into the box. Swings on the first one, popped in the infield. Catch made there by Haley Gerard. 2 down. Brings up Zavala, Maya Zavala. Runner still on third. They stranded 3 last time, and they stranded nobody the other. They don't want to strand runners. Zavala steps in. The 0-1 drives it. Almost a diving catch, but it gets by the left fielder. One will score. RBI single for Zavala. Brings up Cáceres. Carla Ariano on deck. Still 2 outs. Top of the third. Cáceres looking to bunt. Throw to second in time. Is it? Called safe. Zavala steals second. One. Now they pop. That goes out of play. Strike 1 on Cáceres. Here's the 1-1. Slaps this one to right field. Right fielder under that one and caught. Fully loaded, scores 1, leaves 1 stranded. Bottom of the third. Can one team come back here in this championship game? Back after this.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Alyssa Moore in the batter's box to get things going for one team fast pitch. First one away from Cortez, in for a strike. Good pitch there. Alyssa Moore in the 7th spot in this lineup. In this tournament, it's 80 minutes, free subs. That one fouled back. Actually, the lineup, there's no specific lineup. You can have a lineup, just that really you just can't have the same batter bat so many times and beat a team like that. So to go like this, and they could put how many batters they want. Like now it's 11 for one team. 0-2, Cortez ahead in the count. Slap pass, Caceres, and it's a base hit. Alyssa Moore gets on. And there's the crowd for one team. There we go. That's the offense they want to generate. The way they got off a couple games started is they play small ball. Once they get going, the runs start coming in. No outs, brings up the next batter for one team. That one fouled away right to Rudy. It's one strike, we reset. It's Katie Trimble. I think she's going to switch sides as well. She'll switch to the switch across from Cortez. Facing an 0-1 count. Go from lefty to righty. This one bunted high for a foul. 2 strikes on Trimble. Again, if you're joining in, especially if you're one team and don't know who we are, this is Real Sports Live. We're a broadcast company based out of the Rio Grande Valley. Came up here to follow 2 teams from our region, Fully Loaded and RGV Heat, and we did so. Fully Loaded made it to the championship, and we saw one team also as well. That one and just slightly outside 1 and 2. So we came up here Friday, covered 3 games for Fully Loaded on Saturday, since they stayed on one field and since we have a lot of equipment. Covered some Heat today. And we ended up back here on the championship field for Fully Loaded. Strikeout for Cortez. The check at first, and the runner goes to second, Alyssa Moore. One out. Brings up the next batter, and that's Gerard. Just made the catch out in right field. Bottom third, about to hit the 50-minute mark of this championship game here at the American Freedom Summer Invite.
Let's go, ladies. Next one. Concentrate on the next one. Let's go, 5. Stay focused, baby.
Here we go, 5, work.
That one high for Cortez, strike one. Go to second, ball gets away, but not too far. Alanis covers Cáceres. Fully loaded coaches were telling me they have Plano in a couple weeks for nationals, and then they have another tournament in Corpus Christi. We'll see what we can do, especially with all the COVID situation going on. Speaking of that, there's a lot of social distancing going on out here as well, so we are being safe as well, wearing masks and staying as far away as we can from people. And that's what's happening right now. People are socially distant and wearing masks, even sanitizing the places for people in the dugouts as well before they play. Here's the 1-0 after Cortez. Swing and a miss. Taking off to third. In time, but the safe at third. Alyssa Moore working her way around the bases now. In a threatening position. Gerard continues to battle against Cortez. One team down, 0-4. Swing and a miss for Gerard.
Let's go, 5. Stay hot, baby. Stay hot.
Gerard won their semifinal game 10-5. That's how they found themselves here. This one low and a ball called.
Dig deep, 5, here we go. You know what we got to do, 5, we're here. We're here to work. Let's go, 5. Don't let up. Still working with 2. We're here to work. Get your hands through.
3-1. And struck out. It should have been 3-2, but Cortez strikes her out again. Second out, 5th strikeout for Cortez. 2 down, runner on third still, threatening to score.
Knock it down, we got time. Make a good throw.
Brings up Haley Howard.
Nothing hits the ground outfield. Be ready.
So 2 down, runner on third. Alyssa Moore initially had a single shot to right field, then worked her way around for and this is a ball to start the count off for Howard. Moore got dirty twice to make it to second and dirty again to make it a third. Watching from College Station, thank you so much for joining us. Here in Frisco, Texas, this is where the Warren Sports Complex is home to the American Freedom Summer Invite. A hot and long weekend concluding, I'd say, in about 25 minutes. The high 1-0 makes it 2-0 on Howard. Here's the 2-0. Inside, strike one from Cortez. Cortez struck out 3 batters in the last inning. Looking to repeat that. 2-1 on Howard. She's already had 2 in this inning. Here's the 2-1 to Howard. Inside, ball gets loose, play at the plate, it's coming. Howard gets out of the way, and here comes Alyssa Moore sliding in home for the first score for one team. Ball just seemed to have gotten away. And one team gets on the board. Closing in on an hour of play. The games are 80 minutes long, and then once it gets to the an hour 15 mark, that's when you start getting tense and waiting for the umpire to yell the time left. It's bottom of the second or top of the second where they yelled 48 minutes left, and that's well surpassed that. 3-1 on Howard, nobody on. Swings at this one and fouls it off. Full count. Confirmed it is 3 balls, 2 strikes. Been getting better as the day's been going on. As far as technical wise for us, hope you've enjoyed our coverage this weekend. It's surely been fun and a hot one, but we enjoy the coverage and covering for you folks, especially if you're just tuning in and finding out about us, Rio Sports Live. Here's the full count to Howard, swing and a miss. 3 more strikeouts for Erika Cortez. Fully loaded. Heads to the plate, 4-1 the lead after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
The Explore San Benito, a campaign of the San Benito Economic Development Corporation, invites you to visit and dine at Sweet Deli and More. Delicious plates are prepared daily by business owner Aurora Caballero and includes her delicatessen chicken salad, variety of mixed green salads, and sandwichon. Come try her different salad plate combinations. She also serves a delicious stuffed chicken breast and salmon plates with its delicious sides. Cakes and desserts are also available for all occasions. Visit them at 160 West Expressway 7783 in San Benito, Texas. Call them to place your order at 956-626-2183. Dine-in and curbside pickup is available. Again, we invite you to dine at Sweet Deli and More in San Benito, Texas.
Back here on Real Sports Live, 0-1 or 1-0 to start for Arellano. They brought back in Staten. And that's all I'm going to say. They said something about burning a pitcher, and for you that parents that know what that means, you know what it means. I got to explain to it twice. And I'm getting laughed at right now because I don't know what it means. So Staten's back in the game. Facing a 2-0 count on Arellano. Inside for 3-0. Where's that? Three balls, no strikes on Arellano. High and away, and a 4-ball walk for Arellano to get the inning started. This game is going to wrap up our long coverage of softball here at Frisco at the Warren Sports Complex. We really appreciate everyone that really made this possible. First of all, Joe Bowling for helping us. We got into car trouble in Georgetown. I'll explain that later. That one's down third base line. The throw to first in time. Good throw there, made by the third baseman, Staten, or actually, I don't have a number 10 on here. I'll double check that for sure, but a good throw there makes the first out. Nobody on, top of the fourth. There was 28 minutes left when they went into the dugouts this past break. Brings up Alanis, third appearance today. Outside for a ball to start it off. That one inside for a strike. Actually, Arellano's on second. Put that on. So Arellano on second, 1-1 count against Alanis. Looking to bunt. Ball gets away. That'll move Arellano to third on the wild pitch. Two and one out. Runner on third. Almost a similar situation that one team had last inning. That one low and makes it a 3-1 count on Alanis. Three-one pitch. Called a strike. Took a while to call it, but makes the count full. Here's the 3-2. That one low. And another walk given up as Alanis trots to first. Runners on the corners. Kristen Maldonado gets it by third base. That's going to be an RBI single for Kristen Maldonado. Maldonado, the youngest player on the team, making some big plays in this championship game as Arellano comes in. (5-1) now for fully loaded. As Erika Cortez, now the next batter.
Keep it going, 5. Hitting's contagious, baby.
Runners on first and second with one out. Erika Cortez. And I think we're all set. First one from Staten to Cortez. Smacked to the left. That is gone. 3-run shot, Erika Cortez. See you later, ball. Touch them all, kid. 8-1 lead now for Fully Loaded. And it'll be a new pitcher in for one team. She'll get warmed up. We'll bring it back after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX.
One out as the new pitcher comes in. That's Trimble. Next batter is Delisa Enriquez after the 3-run shot from Erika Cortez over the left field wall. Only one out so far, and Fully Loaded has been fully loaded this game. 0-2 to start the count, or 2-0 to start the count. Trimble the 2-0 coming up to Enriquez. Outside, makes it 3-0. The 3-0. That down the middle for a strike one. 3-1 on Enriquez. Three-one outside and walks Enriquez. Next batter, Alexia Hernandez. On deck is Maldonado. One on, one out for Hernandez. Her at bat. This wild pitch. Runner goes. Now Enriquez is at second on the wild pitch. Well, not really a wild pitch. It was stayed in front of the catcher. So everyone's still safe. One out still here, top of the fourth. Time running out here in the championship game. Low again for Trimble. 2-0 facing Hernandez. Outside, ball 3. Three-0 count on Hernandez. Only one out so far. In there for the strike. Slammed up the middle. Shortstop makes the play, or the second baseman throw to first in time for the second out. Moves Enriquez to third. In a way, Hernandez gets the job done and moves the runner over. 2 outs, though, with Victoria Maldonado at the plate. Maya Zavala will be the next batter up following Maldonado. was really rowdy to start the game, and things have gone a little quiet. Trimble, the pitcher, in the circle. But Staten coming out of the game early. Low in there for the ball one to get the count going. Next one in there for a strike as she showed bunt. The 1-1. Slammed over the head of the shortstop, brings in Enriquez. It'll be an RBI single for Maldonado. 9-1 for Fully Loaded. Still 2 outs, 2-out rally, chanting the fans as Maya Zavala comes to the plate. Slant past the third baseman, off of her glove, rounding second, and will hold it up there is Maldonado. And Zavala halts it first. Brings up Cameron Gossenes. Pitch low and in the dirt for ball one. Still 2 strikes, two outs. Inside again, ball 2. Winner of this one is the champion of Bracket B of the American Freedom Summer Invite. Sun beginning to go down here in Frisco. Gets to the third baseman, 2 outs, makes the easy throw to first. 3 outs, but Fully Loaded scores some more runs. 9-1 lead for Fully Loaded. Bottom of the 4th coming up.
For almost 70 years, our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here on Real Sports Live, Erika Cortez doing work in the circle. As Fully Loaded is taking complete control of this game. 9-1 here at the bottom of the fourth. 7 minutes was announced a couple minutes ago. So time running out for one team. You trail 9-1. Want to thank you fans for tuning in this weekend. It's been a long and hot weekend. Thank goodness we haven't been too sunburnt yet. Put some sunscreen on this time. It took a couple times, but you learn as you grow. So we're not sunburned and we're okay. The equipment's all right. We might be a little dehydrated, but we even got a coolie here, so for future references. Stepping into the batter's box will be Rose McAnally. First pitch for Cortez, low. If you're watching, the outfielders of Carvajal, Alanis, and Kristen Maldonado were all jumping in front of our cameras. They're pretty happy with their performance today, especially Kristen Maldonado. A couple big hits, driving in RBIs. Then Alanis rounding the bases as well. A couple hits today for her. 1-1 for McAnally. Time running short. Hour 20 games. It's about 1:16 on our clock. 1-1. Low pitch, 2-1.
Hey, 5, finish it out, 5. Hey, she's got to earn it. Throw strikes. She's got to earn it. Hey, if she hits it, hats off to her. No free bases here. All right, working hard, 5. Go get it, kid. Toes, girls on your toes.
The 2-1. McAnally pops it back, and it falls for a foul. Maldonado was there, but couldn't make the play as the shadows are drooping in from the shade as the day grows long. We thought we'd be out of here by 5, but a couple games just got delayed. I think the championship game was supposed to be around 4:30, and I think we got started at 5-ish. So 2-2 on McAnally. Here comes from Cortez. Swing. Right to Cortez. She'll make the play to first in time for the first out. One down. Cortez doing the work on her own. She had 2 innings with 3 strikeouts. That's Erika doing really good work in the circle, and even at the plate, she even had a 3-run slam to open up the lead.
Top of the lineup, ladies. Be ready. Top of the lineup. Get ready.
This one popped up to center. And the diving catch by Alanis. Two down, and Alanis makes the big grab. What a play by Alanis. What a way to end the day. 2 down. As Del Rio, the next batter for one pitch, or one team. Minute just announced on the timer. Fully Loaded on their way to winning this tournament for the the bracket B side. Cortez high and outside for ball 1. Going to take their time now. Under a minute remaining. Next pitch coming up on the 1-0 to Del Rio. High and away again. 2-0 for Cortez to Del Rio. Again, fans, thank you for tuning in this weekend. We really appreciate it. We made the trip down Friday night. Had some car trouble, but we made it up here. Settled in Saturday. And thank you, fans, for tuning in this weekend. Especially during the times that we have, it's important that we have something to live off of as well as staying safe at the same time, and that's what sports can do. Sports reunite us. But we all gotta do this together through these tough times. The numbers continue to rise, but it's up to us to slow the spread. So we each gotta do our own part, and that's what everyone's been doing here, sanitizing the dugouts, wearing masks, staying away from each other as much as we can. And that's what everyone's been doing here, so kudos to everyone for doing that. 2-1, Del Rio smacks one, and the diving catch for Hernandez to end it. Fully loaded goes out with a bang. The champions of the American Freedom Summer Invite is fully loaded. What a game. They win 9-1. And there it is, a good example there of sportsmanship and social distancing. We'll be back for the post game after this.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
The Explore San Benito, a campaign of the San Benito Economic Development Corporation, invites you to visit and dine at Sweet Deli and More. Delicious plates are prepared daily by business owner Aurora Caballero and includes her delicatessen chicken salad, variety of mixed green salads, and sandwichon. Come try her different salad plate combinations. She also serves a delicious stuffed chicken breast and salmon plates with its delicious sides. Cakes and desserts are also available for all occasions. Visit them at 160 West Expressway 7783 in San Benito, Texas. Call them to place your order at 956-626-2183. Dine-in and curbside pickup is available. Again, we invite you to dine at Sweet Deli and More in San Benito, Texas.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. a district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Welcome back, folks. Fully Loaded is the champion here at the American Freedom Summer Invites. I'm here with Coach Andrew Gossades. Coach, talk about your team. A long weekend, but hey, y'all are finally champions here in Frisco, Texas.
Yes, you can tell from the smile on my face. That's absolutely right. When you have 42 teams battling it out, and just to tell you how great the Valley is and in their talents, these girls pulled it off out of 42 teams to come out number one. We appreciate everything you all do for us out here, guys, but I am extremely happy with the performance of our team.
Coach, you told me to ask this question. Talk about your pitching. It was just superior all weekend.
I'm going to say it again. I'm biased, but I think these girls prove for themselves. I know Erika Cortez threw a hell of a ball game right now, but I will tell you this. Carla threw lights out. Both pitchers got us here. With no doubt in my mind, without them two pitching the way they did, we wouldn't be here. We had some good timely hitting from a lot of these kids also that helped a lot. So we put up runs, and they did their part pitching. I'm extremely proud of both of them.
Coach, you guys got off to a slow start in a couple of the first round and second round games. Once you got past the first or second inning, then you guys started going. Talk about those adjustments you made, and then that helped you succeed later in the game.
Everybody knows that this game in baseball and softball is about adjustments. It's a team that's willing to make the adjustments when things aren't going right, when we face different kind of pitching. We got to do different kind of things. We showed, I think you saw in one of the games that wasn't broadcast, we were having a tough time hitting. We decided to play some small ball, and we got about 4 or 5 runs like that. So it tells you just how versatile this team is as far as bunting or hitting the ball or, doing what we got to do. My coach just told me right now that my pitchers gave up 7 runs in 8 games. So that's 1 run less a game, and that's phenomenal.
Coach, talk about the chemistry between all your players. It just seems like they all liked each other, and that's chemistry is a big part of having a team together and just in general.
Billy, I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. Like I said, this team has been together for 8 years. They know each other. They don't get down. They pump one another up, and you can see it in our dugout when you're right next to us. These girls always come up, and they feel they can do it, and they have. They've won a number of championships, like I said, and this is just another one, and it's their hard work and their execution that did it today.
Coach, it's another championship, and it might be the last one because, you know, COVID-19 might be taking over. But talk about just the overall feeling. You guys had the Last Dance patch. Talk about the feeling for your girls.
Well, we put this last patch down, and we feel that this team has done wonders, has won, national championships, won some state championships, and we felt that no matter what, due to their age, this was our last dance together, and for that reason, we have a little chip on our shoulder, on our right shoulder, that says the last dance. I'll show it right here. You're right, with this pandemic, softball's great, but at the end of the day, whatever the governor announce or whatever is to be, we'll abide by it, and hopefully we get these girls to play some college ball during the spring.
Coach, thank you for your time, and congrats to you. We're going to come back with Kristen and Erika Cortez after this, folks.
Thank you.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Back here, we're joined by Kristen Maldonado. Kristen, in this game in particular, you came up big early, had a couple of hits with some RBIs. Talk about your confidence today and helping contribute to a 9-1 win in the championship game.
I just went up there with a positive mindset, and I just put the ball in play when I had to.
Talk about y'all's chemistry. I asked coach, and he's just like, yes, the chemistry. Y'all have been together for so long. You're obviously the youngest one on the team, but you all get along. And talk about that chemistry within you guys.
We've been playing together for about like 8 years already, so I feel like we just have that bond that no other team has. Like, we just have a really like a sisterhood, and we're family.
And I asked Coach this as well. Does the pandemic just taking over? We obviously social distance as much as we can, and I think we did a good job of it. Mm-hmm. Talk about this potentially being the last one of the year and going out with a trophy to you guys' case.
Really sad that this might be our last one. Hopefully it's not, but.
How happy are you that you guys won this tournament this weekend? Yes.
I'm so happy that I came out and we came and we won, and especially since I don't really see the girls that much, so very happy about that.
Thanks for joining us, Kristen, and we had you on the show. So this shouldn't be hard for you, but thank you for joining us today, and good luck. And we'll be back with Erika Cortez after this.
Thank you.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here at the post-game show, fully loaded, winning 9-1 in the championship game here in Frisco, Texas. Joined today with our final guest by Erika Cortez. Erika, talk about the day you guys had, a long, hot weekend, wrapping it up with a championship.
Honestly, we fought hard throughout the whole day. Honestly, it's very, very hot out here, but we've cooled down together. We honestly pushed each other really hard to get to where we are right now.
Coach talked about your pitching. You were just stellar all weekend. Talk about your confidence in the circle throughout the tournament.
For that, I honestly, I was very confident in my pitching. I go to Coach Alex 3 times a week. I practice a lot of my pitching, trying to, nobody's perfect, so I try to get as good as I can get. And with him, he just makes me, I learn everything new every single time I go to him, and he just makes me a better player.
A lot of people were saying you got to go get your home run, and you did with the 3-run blast in this game. Talk about what that feeling was trotting around the bases, finally getting what you wanted.
Honestly, I was struggling. I was struggling this game. I hit a lot of pop-ups. I was too early, and Coach Andrew and all my coaches were telling me I'm a little too early. Wait on it. Honestly, when I got that ball, I knew it was gone. The moment it hit the bat, and it just felt amazing.
Talk about, just to sum it up today, the overall feeling, getting a championship, potentially the last tournament if and when the state shuts down again.
Honestly, I think if this might be the last tournament, I feel that we went out with a bang, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I love my family here, my FL family, and I wouldn't want any other way to end this.
And obviously, you'll still be playing at UTSA. You wrapped up your freshman year. Good luck there, and thanks for joining us today, Erika.
Okay, thank you.
And that's going to wrap up our broadcast, folks. We appreciate you for joining us today. Kristen, Erika, and Coach Costa is joining us for the pregame show. That's going to do it for our coverage here in Frisco. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast this weekend, and stay safe. Thank you for tuning in this weekend.